Hi guys, how y'all doing? Welcome to my channel, Divine and Gifted. I'm Shay. What's up, what's up, what's up? I'm here to do weekly energy. This week we'll be focusing on blockages. Understand that this is a very trying week, okay? Just with how things are aligned in the sky, our planets, our planetary alignments right now, they are exposing you. They're exposing you. They're exposing the things that you've been holding on to, the attachments that you've been holding on to. They're exposing the things that you've been trying to push away, the things that you haven't been dealing with, the things that are subconsciously affecting you will start coming to the light. So be careful with how you speak to people, or when you're triggered, how you're reacting. You know, really try to stay centered and grounded this week. Protect your energy, okay? Protect your space, protect your aura. If you can, try to get outside and maybe go for a walk. If you can, try to get outside and do some meditation or just some breath work outside. Don't necessarily have to be, oh yeah, I'm going to sit down and do meditation. You get what I'm saying? But just try to sit down and focus and center and realign, okay? So let's hop right in with the things that we need to release. Surrender. Things that we need to surrender to. Please understand that this is a general reading. All the information that you need is in the description box below. If you're needing to get in contact with me or want to experience me a little bit more, okay, just check out the description box below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, I forgot to put my phone on airplane mode, y'all. Okay, so let's get it popping. Spirit, universe. Ooh. What does the collective need to surrender to at this time for this week? Current energy, please. Obsessive thinking. Okay. So right now, you guys are way too much in your head. You're way too much in your head. You're thinking, overthinking. Why hasn't this worked? Why hasn't this came in? What am I going to do about this person? Does he love me? Does he love me not? Should I leave? Should I stay? Is this going to work? It's too much. This is becoming an addiction. I'm feeling very strongly. These are things that consume most of your day, and you don't really put the time, energy, or effort in bringing in your intentions. Like you don't your thoughts, you're so focused on the things that you have no control over, as opposed to putting your energy towards the things that you can control. Like, what are you trying to manifest right now? What is it that you want to bring in? Okay. What else? Miracles. Negative thinking. Procrastination. Your need to always be right. And then what's the main thing that the collective needs to surrender to at this time? Main thing. Receiving love and support. And resentments. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that we're so focused on things that we cannot control. We're looking at a situation, we're putting all our time, energy, and effort and our thoughts onto a specific person or a job or whatever this is for you. And this is why you don't have clarity, because you're focused on everything outside of self. And what you're doing is you're sabotaging your miracle. Okay? because of your thinking, your how what like I said, we're so focused on the things that we cannot control to where we're not even focused on the outcome of the situation, how we would want to what we want to experience. We're not placing our intentions right because we're so consumed in what is not working, or why it's not working, or how it's not working, or when it's not working, where it's not working. This is what we're focused on. Okay, so right now it's really a time to surrender to negative thinking, to negative attachments, to negative to outdated beliefs about yourself, to how you see and view yourself. This is what you really need to surrender to, because what we're doing right now is we're putting a stop on what spirit has for us. Okay, so with this procrastination, it's like not only are we not monitoring our thoughts, okay, but we're also waiting until the last minute to actually pursue what it is that we want. And sometimes we allow our ego to get in the way with the surrender to your need to always be right. And it's like, because you're so consumed and caught up in the situation, whatever it is for you, and you don't want to let yourself down, you don't want to let anyone else down, you don't want to put your ego aside. This is two different messages. Someone is very argumentative. Instead of humbling yourself, instead of trying to look at things from a different perspective, instead of trying to be an open heart, trying to have an open heart and an open ear, so when you do communicate with this person, they actually hear you. But instead, at this point, you can't be heard because you're so, I'm right, you're wrong, this is how it goes, I know this because I'm spiritual, and I've done the work and you haven't, and blah blah blah, blase blase. But just because you've done the work don't mean that you are not wrong. And just because you've done the work, that would let you know that you are wrong. Because when you do the work, you understand that I need to have an open perspective. I need to not speak, I need to listen. And there is a message within the words of the other person. That is when you know that you've done the work, and your need to always be right is possibly right, but that does not mean that they are wrong. That just means that you guys have two different perceptions, and that one may walk one way and the other may walk another way. But the accepting of the path of both of you guys is what's happening here. Surrender, because it's two people here. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like someone's very argumentative here. And then others of you, you guys are waiting to the last minute to pursue your dreams. Stop procrastinating. I also feel like you guys are also waiting to start something. It's like you guys are attaching this to fear. And because this is being attached to fear, this is also holding your miracle. You're so scared to go on this new path because you don't know the outcome of the situation. All you know is that this is a path that I need to take. And if you do not move forward, you will have resentments. Okay, surrender to the support, surrender to receiving support and love. This is saying that there's a need to be open here. How can you always be right and then be open? These two conflict. We need to put our pride aside. We need to put our thoughts aside. We need to put how we want something to go, how we see something, how we was brought up. We need to put that aside, and we need to just be open to receiving the love and support of the universe. We need to be open to receiving the messages of the universe. We need to be open to receiving the abundance of the universe. We need to be open to receiving the guidance of the universe. We need to be open to receiving the love, the compassion, the gratitude, the appreciation of the universe, because you've been doing the work, right? So if you've been doing the work, your need to always be right is your ego. And this is stopping your blessing. Okay? So while we're holding on to these resentments, while we're holding on to this is I should have done this. If I would have, I should have, or we coulda, or you didn't listen, or I didn't listen. So now we're holding on to these resentments. And now these resentments are your obsessive thinking. Now your obsessive thinking is turning into negative thinking. Because not only are we overthinking the situation, we are attaching negative thoughts to the situation instead of positive thoughts. And now because we are attracting these positive thoughts to the situation, now when it comes to our miracles, when it's time for Spirit to bless us, we have a blockage we're receiving. And because we have a blockage we're receiving, because we're not seeing the progress and the results that we want, because we always have to be right, now we're waiting to the last minute to actually move forward and do what we need to do, because there is a lack of self-confidence here. There is a lack of faith, like believing in self, believing in spirit. This is why you're procrastinating. And understand that you attract the success. Okay, but it all starts with your thinking. Let me keep it kicking because I want to get into these blockages. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Focus here. Okay, Spirit. What are the current blockages of the collective, please? Look, self-esteem. Like I said, there's a lack of confidence. Someone's not truly believing in themselves. For this week, what are the obstacles this week? Can we get a healer message for the obstacles, please? What are the obstacles for this week? Let's go. The obstacle this week is finding balance. I said that. Finding balance. And this doesn't... And the finding balance, it doesn't just stop with physical. Finding balance mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I feel like some of you guys are being so hard on yourself. Some of you guys are looking at what you've been through. And some of you guys are like not even giving yourself the fighting chance to find balance. You get what I'm saying? I feel like a strong need for a break here. Some of you guys need time away, or some of you guys need to just regroup. Maybe take a bath. If you guys didn't take a bath this full moon. But I feel like you guys need to recharge with this perseverance here. It's like you're having a hard time with finding balance because you're always on the need to go. For some of you. For some of you guys are focusing so much on, oh, I need to find balance. I need to be grounded. I need to be centered. There's not an equal balance between your spirituality and your practical life. So there is a disharmony here. You have to be able to balance both. Okay? Honesty. Listen, don't be going over there messing with my candles now. Okay? Guilt. Some of you guys need to release guilt because that flew over there with my candle. So some of you guys need to release guilt. Some of you guys need to accept, because this honesty card is saying that you need to be honest with yourself. How are you feeling? What are you experiencing? What are you going through? I can't always accept the truth from others, but I can expect the truth from myself. So even when you feel like the odds are against you and you feel like someone isn't being truthful with you, at least be truthful with yourself and don't hold on to guilt. Don't worry. And I feel like because you're holding on, you're being honest with yourself, you're trying to hold yourself accountable, but understand that you have succumbed, like you have outgrown a situation with this soul's growth here, because it says I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So it's like you're feeling guilty because you've outgrown the situation. And this is what you're having a hard time realizing. So when it comes to balance and perseverance, it's like you're having a hard time pushing through because you're starting to awaken to who you truly are. You're starting to understand that I've outgrown this situation. This situation is no longer, it doesn't fulfill me. Okay? And some of you guys could be on the brink of a new beginning because this card right here is here. I don't know if you guys can see that as a glare. This new beginning is here. Okay? Look, we have grief here. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay. Acceptance. Look, what did I say? Acceptance. This is you accepting your truth. And all these are purple. So all you guys need to listen to your intuition. This is, you need to speak up. Allowing this guilt, allowing whatever this is, however this is manifesting for you, to make, this is, hold on. I hope y'all can't hear the street sweeper guy. But this is allowing, because I feel like these are not only just you, this guilt, but this is people. This is person, this is places or things. These are things that you're scared to let go of. But understand, when you finally accept the truth for what it is, you then understand that people change, you change, and because you are changing, this is a part of your growth. It says, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. No matter how much you try to guilt trip yourself, no matter how bad you feel, you have to still understand and be truthful with yourself on where does your heart lie in the situation. So this week, we need to be focusing on, where are we out of balance? Can I be tuned up, or is the part no longer able to be used? Do I need new parts? Hello? Give me, what else? We have happiness. We have indecision. We have death, growth, and we have patience. We have adversity here. This is something pulling on your heartstrings. This is you being triggered. This is you knowing that you don't need to settle. With this adversity card here, I accept the challenges. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Envy and love. Also, somebody being a hater too. When it comes to love. We ain't gonna talk about that right now. Okay, so let's get to this happiness. Like I said, where aren't you happy? And how can you make your life more easier? How can you allow happiness to flow through? Why is it so hard for you? What is stopping you? What's keeping you? What is the only thing in the situation that's keeping you? When you have the death card, it says, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Are merely beginnings. Understand that just because one cycle has closed out, you have to accept this. You have to be truthful with yourself. That something is over. It's done. It's finality. I can't take anymore. I'm outgrowing this position. And this can manifest however it's manifesting in your life. It could be you evolving and transforming, and you shedding the old facades about yourself, and you becoming a new person, and you're having a hard time with stepping into your true divine power because you're still attached to your ego, because you're still attached to situations that were hindering you. You're still attached to people, person, places, or things that hold you back. You're still attached to negative thinking, outdated beliefs. You're still attached to what's this say? Hold on, wait a minute. It says you are going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Okay? You're still attached to the shit that you're going through, instead of overcoming the shit that you're going through. You're still letting the shit that you're going through hold up. It's like you're allowing it to pause you at this time. You're allowing it to stop your growth. You're allowing your guilt, your resentments, your fears, your frustrations, your sadness, and I feel like the guilt is attached to sadness as well. The guilt is, I'm feeling very good, 5 of Cups energy. Your guilt here is saying that I'm going to sit in this, and this is not what we're doing. I say you're sitting in this because we're having a hard time with accepting the truth. With acceptance here, with this growth card, I also feel like like I said, you guys have outgrown the situation. It's crazy because it says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth, and then growth is right under guilt. Do you get what I'm saying? And all this has to do with being patient. Understanding that everything happens in divine order, divine timing. So if there's a person that enter into your life, this is the person. This is the person that's going to help you grow, help you transform, help you see. If there is a job that has entered into your life, this is the job that's going to take you to the next level. If you have new friends coming into your life, these are the friends that's going to help you pull you out of the depression. So be open to this. Receive what the universe has for you at this time. Because what you're holding on to is stopping your growth. What you're holding on to has been gone. What you're holding on to is keeping you out of balance. What you're holding on to is hindering your heart. You're not happy. You're going back and forth because you're trying to work so hard to make something work, but it's over. But at the end of the day, you need to have patience with yourself. Okay? Working on patience and balance. Finding what is truly making me happy, what is truly not making me happy, and letting it go. And understand that because I walk away from the situation, this situation is not, it's not going to do anything but send me on a new journey. It's going to send me towards my newness. I'm going to get a new beginning. And your perception of how this has ended, your perception of the death, of what's completely over, is probably really not over, but it's probably a more healthier. Hold on, let me see. It's probably more healthier. Clarify this death card for me. Non-action. Surrender to what is. And then surrender to miracles. Okay. So because we're not taking it's like there's confusion here when it comes to this ending. Because we haven't fully within. We haven't fully listened to our intuition. We haven't fully surrendered. We haven't fully surrendered because we're having a hard time with accepting again. Surrendering has a lot to do with acceptance. Surrender has a lot to do with changing your perspective. Surrender has a lot to do with trying to see things on a higher vibration. Do you get what I'm saying? With this surrender to what is, this is allowing something to completely fall apart. Because no matter how hard you try to make something work, no matter how hard you try to settle, you'll still end up back where you are, as opposed to just allowing the miracle to come through. Understanding that whatever is presented itself to you in this lifetime right now, at this current moment, is for your highest good. Anything that is not for your highest good is going to cause discord. It's going to cause discord because you still have things that you're holding on to that you have not fully accepted, you have not fully released. And it's time to release, 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 release. Okay? I don't know if I can explain this enough. I think we're at 23 minutes. Let me hop into the tarot. Let's see what messages that the Spirit has for us. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? Breaking the highest gift for your highest favor, please. Asking message of truth, divine love, light, healing. Can we get current energy? What messages do you have for the collective, please? We have the Four of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Lovers, whatever this is, you created this. You're creating. You're in the midst of creating. You had the Nine of Wands and the Devil. I don't feel like this devil energy is bad. I feel like this is a very strong connection. And this is a past life connection. I feel like this person that's taking action towards you could be a strong Capricorn coming towards the Queen of Swords here. I feel like there is a need to... Ooh, the Tower. There's a need to reevaluate your relationship. This is the Sun. It just flipped up and did some type of things. And like I said, with this Sun card here, this is like, are you really happy? Because it didn't want to, it flipped, did something crazy. This is truth and clarity coming in. The Three of Cups is here in reverse. Hold on. The Four of Pentacles. All I'm hearing is Judgment. The Ten of Wands and the Justice card came out together. And then, look, the Hangman. I told you there was a pause. The Knight of Wands is in, the King of Wands is in reverse. Not really taking action. Reevaluating. Somebody's calling bullshit. So good. But with this Four of Cups here, I feel like as we grow and assess the situation, because we're looking at this from a logical point of view, whatever this is, we're looking at something from a logical point of view. We're, look, the Four of Cups. In this deck, this Four of Cups, because this Four of Cups is going within. This Four of Cups is putting an end to the bullshit. Like I said, look, Eight of Cups is here. This is the 8. Give me one more for this 4. The World. It's a finality. So whatever wasn't fulfilling you, this is a finality. This is done. This is done. And because this is done, this may be weighing on you. This may be weighing on your whatever is happening here. And I really feel like I feel like for a lot of you, this is starting to manifest. This could be in your relationships, and this could just be your relationship with yourself. Like, I feel like everything is being exposed within you at this time. Okay? And because things are being exposed within you at this time, it's coming up as the devil. Because these are your codependent relationships. These are your toxic thoughts. These are your obsessive thinking. These are your fears. These are the things that's manifesting. This is how it's manifesting. These are your addictions. Okay? Now, for some of you, something is dead and over. And this could be a relationship, okay? Because it's under the Hierophant. So a relationship could be over. And I feel like someone is finally getting the truth and the clarity. And I don't know if they're completely happy about it, because the Queen of Swords, she got her sword down. She's not talking about it. With their lovers here in the Three of Cups, this could have been a third-party situation. And someone's finally relieving themselves from a third-party situation. Someone's finally either knowing their self-worth, or it's like they're leveling up. They're finding truth and clarity. They're finally expressing how they truly feel. With this lovers in the Three of Cups here, with this Knight of Wands and the Devil, I feel like someone is scared to move forward. Someone is scared to move forward because they don't want to jump the gun. They don't want to make the wrong decision here. With this Four of Pentacles, but it's like, I'm no longer scared to move forward because it's in reverse. It's like, I'm no longer holding back. Now I want to take action. My only thing right here is, just when you're taking action, make sure you're doing it with good intention. Someone could have a hard time expressing themselves. Someone could not be speaking, or someone needs to, like I said, you need to watch how you're speaking to people. Don't argue. What are you arguing about? Okay? You're arguing, you're trying to fight, you're trying to protect. It's like, because I just got, you're trying to defend your name. What are you trying to defend your name for? You're trying to defend your name. You're arguing back and forth with someone who doesn't even want to hear shit you got to say regardless. Okay? Understand that whatever you're releasing, whatever you're letting go, because the Devil is under the Ten of Wands and the Justice. This is something that was weighing heavy on you. This was something that was stressing you the fuck out, that you're finally releasing and letting go of. There was no happiness here. There was no love. There was no honor. There was no commitment. Whatever this is you not fully loving yourself. This is finally accepting the truth about you not fully loving yourself. This is finally accepting the truth about you not being happy in your relationship. This is finally accepting the truth about you not really being happy at your job. This is you finally listening to your intuition. Let me clarify the Lovers. What is this, Lovers? The Lovers, the Five of Wands. No longer wanting to fight. Putting the bullshit to the side. Then you have the King of... No, you don't. You have the Six of Cups. Look. Like I said, oh, shit. Okay, you have the King of Cups. You have the King of Swords in reverse. You have Judgment, and then you have the Empress. That's a lot, but I'm gonna try to break this down. So you have this relationship, and you're tired of fighting. You're tired of arguing. You're tired of being unhappy. You're tired of shit coming back up. It's like when you guys argue, they try to throw things in your face and try to tell you, oh, and you did this and da 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 and blah 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 blah. And you're just tired of it. You've had enough. This is why you're coming up as a King of Cups, because you're like, I know what I deserve now. And I'm no longer attaching myself to whatever this bullshit that you're trying to, this little trip down memory lane that you're trying to give me, you're trying to send me through. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. With the King of Swords here, I don't care about what you're talking about, how you doing. I don't care. Okay. For some of you guys are, look, just don't allow yourself to be dragged down into an argument because you already know where your heart is. Period. And this could be a repeated pattern between you and this person. Every time you try to leave or every time you try to walk away, this person, because she's codependent, she's codependent on you, or she try to make it seem like she's codependent on you, but she's not nurturing you. She's not loving you. With the Judgment here in reverse, this is a repeated cycle. This is something that always happens every time you guys get here. It's a repeated thing over and over and over again. Constant reminders, stuff like that, and you're outgrown it. You've outgrown it. You've outgrown it. Okay? Tell me about this Devil. Seven of Pentacles and a Seven of Swords. Give me one more. This is you. This is awakening. It's not even about the sevens. I wouldn't be surprised if another seven came out. This is an awakening. Look. This is an awakening with the Wheel and the Six of Pentacles. This is awakening. This is Spirit saying you've been deceiving yourself. You've been putting time, energy, and effort into these codependent relationships, into the stagnicity, into your fears, into your ego. You've been allowing yourself to be held back for so long, and now the cat's out the bag. Spirit is going to shift everything around you so you can finally move forward. With the Six of Pentacles here, you've been giving so much to people. You've been doing so much for people to now it's really time for you to walk away. Eight of Cups back at the bottom of the deck. Okay, now it's time for you to fully walk away. This is divine intervention here with the Six of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is coming up with the Knight of Pentacles. So now when you go, and this could have been a long process for you. With the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords, I feel like you've been tormenting yourself. You've been holding back on your truth. You haven't been fully seeking clarity. But now it's like somewhere on your journey, on your path, you can no longer hide. You can no longer hide. With the Seven of Pentacles, you've been nurturing situations that were they weren't healthy. So now with the Six of Pentacles, Spirit is going to give you, they're making you a knight, basically. They're making you a knight. They're saying, I'm going to give you the tools that you need to move forward. And yes, it may take some time. Yes, it may be a long road ahead. but with perseverance, with acceptance, with growth, with clarity, with truth, with you standing firm in what you believe in, what you want in stable foundations, what you putting out, what you receiving, what you put out. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you this opportunity. And even though this is not a cup, it looked like a cup, and you could have new love coming in. This could be a solid offer. Tell me about this Hierophant. Oh, tell me about this Hierophant, please. There's a lot of arguing here, and someone's just really had enough. For some of you, I don't know who that's for, but someone's had enough. This King of Swords in reverse, I wasn't going to say nothing, but this King of Swords ain't looking too good, because the King of Swords in reverse can be abusive. So, you guys be careful. I don't like it. Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse with the Three of Wands in reverse and the Moon. Give me one more for the Three of Wands. Thank you. The Ace of Wands. Whatever truth and clarity that you need, that you're looking for, whatever you're seeking, with this Ace of Wands energy, this is clarity coming in. This is new ideas. This is being very innovative. But there's something about this relationship that is not moving forward. That's why the Three of Wands is here. So in and not moving forward, there's time for you to break. It's time for you to really break away. Look, new ideas and innovative. And then you have the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Tell me about the Sun. The Four of Wands. The cat's out the bag, okay? I'm not happy. The Four of Wands is in reverse. There's no growth. There's no stability. The Four of Wands in reverse with the Ace of Wands. It's trying to make a situation, trying to make a house, a home with no foundation. Hello? What the Four of Wands is coming up with the Knight of Pentacles. There's a breakup here. Finally. Like I said, the cat's out the bag. There's a breakup. This Nine of Pentacles is someone becoming single. But I also feel like this Nine of Pentacles is not as confident as they should be about this. And you should be confident. Why? Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a breakup. The Nine of Pentacles coming up with the Three of Swords. Yeah, it's a breakup. The Three of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Tower, and the Two of Cups. That's done. It's a breakup. You have the Death card, the World, the Tower, all in one spread. That's a breakup. Like, something is done. And it doesn't even have to be a romantic thing. It could be you're moving from one job to the next. It could be the death of your ego. It could be you stepping into who you are, stepping into your divine purpose. So take this message how it resonates. With Temperance here. So there's a level of healing going on. The Sun is here in the back. There's peace, tranquility. The Five of Swords and the High Priestess. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. What else was here? The Three of Cups. Okay, tell me about this Justice and the Ten of Wands. For some of you guys, some of you guys could some of you guys are going to be fighting against how other people see you. Because some of you guys are leaving one situation to go to the next with this Two of Cups here. For others of you, some of you guys are finally breaking free. And you have someone supporting you in this. And you also have others working against you. And all I'm saying is do it for you. Whatever that is, however that resonates, do it for you. With this Ten of Pentacles, yeah, there was unjust here. This foundation, whatever this is, whatever burdens this was, whatever you're trying to hold on to, it's time for you to walk away. With this Fool here, there is a new beginning. The Fool, the Emperor, and the Eight of Cups. So the Emperor is now, it's time for you to take action. It's no longer time for you to allow people, persons, places, or things to hold you back. It's time for you to move forward here. Okay? It's time for you to go towards new connections, new jobs, whatever. It's time. Okay? So I'm going to pull your best advice and I'm gone. Best advice, please. Choose a new direction. I can't make this shit up. Choose a new direction. All this arguing that you're doing, all this unhappiness that you're going through at your job, you're not satisfied. Choose a new direction. Choose a new. You are ready. Don't allow people, persons, places, or things with this tower. I'm gonna tell you why. Look at this tower. You have someone falling from the top. So someone is like, no. And then these two at the bottom. I don't think you guys can see that, but you're ready, regardless. You're ready. So choose a new direction. Can I get one more? A year from now. And it may take some time. It may take some time, but you're going to look up in a year from now, you're going to have everything that you wish for. Everything that you wish for. But you have to believe and you have to be assertive. You have to take action. You have to ground yourself. I'm hearing deeply rooted. And this could be deeply rooted problems that's been going on for a very long time. And you looked up a year from now, you guys are still going through the same shit, the same situation, ain't shit changed. And it's really time for you to change a new direction. It's time for you to go in a new direction. For others of you, you need to get deeply rooted. It's going to take you a year to get deeply rooted. It's going to take a year for you to get comfortable in your new profession, in your new career, in your new job, in your new relationship. It's going to fully expose some things, but it's going to help you. It's going to push you forward. Within the next few weeks, you have new romance coming in. Like I said, some of you guys do have a new offer. Okay. So, improving health, there is something better. Look, and you leaving a situation, it's going to be better for you. However this is manifesting for you, and you choosing yourself, and you loving yourself, and you stepping out and being who you truly need to be, it's no longer weighing on your heart. Okay, there's something better. So don't compromise. If you're going to compromise with your spirit team. Okay, ask your spirit team for all the help and guidance that you need. Okay, because perfect timing is here. If you're looking at something like, damn, why did this have to happen right now? Or I wish this could have happened then, blah, blah, blah. No, everything is happening in divine timing, so don't question it. Go with it. Communicate clearly on what you want. And then once you communicate, take action. Okay, because you do have big happy changes coming. Okay, so you'll be surrounding yourself with people who are pushing you forward, no longer holding you back. I can't say that enough. Okay, but it's going to be up to you on what you choose. It's going to be up to you if you decide to let something go. It's going to be up to you if you are looking for a sign, you actually take the sign. Okay, with this compromise here, stop trying to compromise your happiness. Okay, stop trying to compromise your happiness. Stop trying to compromise your success. Stop trying to take everyone's feelings into consideration and take your own into consideration. Okay, take action, move forward, let it go, depart, detach. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I hope this was a great message. Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.